do I have a book review for you today? It is going to be this book right here, Vicious Seduction by author Jill Ramsauer. Let me just start off by saying yes, 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 yes to freaking Oren Burns. That man could force me into a whole ass engagement marriage with him, and I would not be kicking and screaming. Would not be kicking and screaming. He was so freaking delicious. Delicious. But before I go ahead and get into why I absolutely love this book, let me go ahead and give you a little bit about this book. So this is the fifth and final book in the Byrne Brothers series. Well, actually, technically, it's the fourth book. But if you count the novella, then this would kind of like be the fifth. Anyway, it's actually the fourth book in the Byrne Brothers series. So this does tie up the series phenomenally, but I'll go ahead and get to that. Let me go ahead and give you these tropes. So the tropes are anti-hero, mafia, dark romance, touch her and you die, forced engagement, and blackmail. Jill, who the hell knew that blackmail would become one of my most favorite things? Like, if I wasn't already married, can someone like blackmail me into a whole ass engagement? Like, that shit was hot. That shit was hot. And hot was this freaking book. This book was chef's kiss. The freaking spice. The spice. Oh god, I ate that spice up. It was so juicy and delicious. Oren Byrne, that man was just phenomenal. So this does follow Oren Byrne, which is one of the cousins / brothers of the Irish Mafia. And it goes through his journey while him and the female character, and I'll get to her in a minute. So it goes through his journey with the stuff that happened throughout the previous books. So like the way that Jill writes her series is like, they're just phenomenal. Like they're all interconnected. You could read them as standalones, but you just get like the whole big picture if you were to read it from beginning to end. Like it's just perfect. So the stuff that happens in the other three books just like get tied up in this book. Like it just finishes, like this book just finishes it perfect. So you go through Oren's story, you know, how he's coping, like what he's doing to fix and solve the mystery / issue that he's having. And then you have the female main character, which is Lena. I can't say her last name. I screw it up every time. She's also struggling with stuff from her past. She is on an adventure, or not adventure, but she's on like a mission her own self. And their missions are interconnected. They're interconnected and they are brought together in the most unexpected way. And I just ate it up. And when they fall for each other, like, yes. Perfect. I absolutely loved it. They bickered. They like could not stand each other, but they both wanted like the same thing from the same exact person. And just, it was perfect. I ate it up. I absolutely loved it. Let me go ahead and tell you what I rated this book, because this book deserved it all. So I rated this book a 5-star. It was definitely a 5-star read for me. So the spice was good, but I would say the spice was like about a 3. The spice was spicing. It was good. For it being a 3, it was pretty good spice. I absolutely loved it. The storyline, the character building, like everything was there, and everything was so perfect that like you need to run and you need to get this book and you need to read it. Actually, if you haven't read any of the other books, I highly recommend that you start from the first book and move on down, because this was great. She tied the whole series up so freaking perfect. Nothing was left behind. No laces were untied. Like everything, she tied this whole story up perfectly. And then her new series, which is a series after this series, let me tell you, it does like have a portion of what goes on in this book in that. So just her whole worlds are connected with her mafia, and I absolutely love that about Jill. If you haven't read a book by Jill, highly recommend you start with this series. This series is perfect. The series is the Byrne Brother series, so check it out. If you want to see my full book review on this book, go ahead and head over to my Instagram, because it will be there on my Instagram, or go ahead and check out my little review here. Anyways, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.